Hello, this is Todd Luck. And remember that historic Jane Porter comic that was on Kickstarter a few months ago by Edgar Rice Burroughs Incorporated? Not only was it the first comic ever put out by that company in its 100-some years, but it was also the first solo comic that Jane Porter has ever had in her 100-some years of existence. Of course, Jane is the wife of Tarzan, and Jane Porter, The Primordial Peril, is her first solo comic. Edgar Rice Burroughs Incorporated is releasing a mass market version of the issue, and you can get it right now. It has a brand new cover, different from the Kickstarter, by Mariana Puglia, who is a fantastic artist. She's done work on other Burroughs properties for American mythology. She did the Moon Maid to Three Keys comic, and the current work coming out right now from her is Pellucidar Across Savage Seas. This comic won't be distributed through Diamond Comics, which does most of the comic distribution in North America, but they are distributing it directly to comic book retailers online and brick and mortar. So if you're interested in carrying this, please contact Edgar Rice Burroughs Incorporated. You can probably hit them up on Facebook, or at the bottom they have a little contact us link. And so here's EdgarRiceBurroughs.com. And so you're going to want to click on the online store. And when you do that, the Jane Porter comic is actually going to be at the top right now. It's under featured products, but that's not always going to be the case. At some point, it's going to get buried under other stuff. But what they've done is they've actually added a comic books category at the top. But what's really interesting is it's not just one category. When you click on it, there are subcategories, or at least one right now is ERB, Universe Illustrated Epics, which right now are the Jane Porter comics. But because they've added subcategories under comic books, that makes me think they're going to add something else other than just the Jane Porter comics. And my speculation would be that it might be the hardcover that Dark Horse is going to be reprinting. You can pre-order this right now on places like Amazon or Target or wherever. This is called Tarzan, The New Adventures by Roy Thomas and Thomas Greinberg. And this is actually reprinting the comic strips that you can subscribe to on EdgarRiceBurroughs.com. The subscription is excellent, and this is going to be the first time any of those strips has ever been in print. However, I'm just speculating on if the Edgar Rice Burroughs online store will be carrying this or not. That's just my best guess as to what else they'll be adding under that comic book category. And so anyway, when you click on the Jane Porter comic, you're going to get this page for the illustrated epics, and it's just going to be that one comic listed right now, but they do plan more Jane Porter comics. The next miniseries or graphic novel will be going up on Kickstarter, but eventually I'm sure it'll end up here. And here is the listing for Jane Porter, The Primordial Peril. You can read all about it. They've got tons and tons of text here, but you can also click on the cover, and you can see the cover on the left, and then on the right you can see the interior art by Roy Allen Martinez. I've already done a review of this comic, and it was excellent. You can check that out on my channel. And I've also showed what came with the Kickstarter if you backed it, and you can check that out. I show a little bit more of the interior art in that one too. So I did ask on Facebook if they plan to add this to the Edgar Rice Burroughs shop on Amazon, and they told me yes, it's not on there yet. However, as far as just my own personal 2 cents on how you should order this, is you should probably just go ahead and order this from EdgarRiceBurroughs.com. They will charge you $5 shipping. However, they will ship it to you correctly. I've ordered stuff from them before, and it's come to me in very good condition. They know how to pack stuff. Amazon, you're kind of taking your chances. And so that's it. I've already ordered my copy, and I'll let you know when I get it. And I'm just really glad that more than just a couple hundred people who back this are going to be able to read this. It's a great issue and the beginning of some really, really good comic books. Mike Wolfer does the writing, and he did a fantastic job writing Edgar Rice Burroughs comics for American mythology, and now works for the Edgar Rice Burroughs Incorporated full-time. And so I'm just really looking forward to seeing what these guys do in the future. All right, like and subscribe for more videos, and until next time, see ya.